Every story has a strategy, and every conversation is played like a game of chess. This is Say It With Your Chest podcast. Say it with your chest, don't hold nothing back. Real talk only, we stay on track. Every move counts, every voice gets heard. We speak with purpose, every single word. Say it with your chest, yeah, we keep it real. Truth over hype, that's the way we feel. From the highs to the lows, we bring the best. Welcome to the Say It With Your Chest pod. We break it down.
As of July 18th, 2026. The investigation into the death of 18-year-old Daniel Erving continues to evolve, but one key fact remains unchanged. Authorities still classify his death as an accidental drowning. At the same time, recent arrests and new allegations have intensified public scrutiny and prompted Daniel's family to demand a broader criminal investigation. Daniel Erving disappeared on April 13th, 2026, after traveling to Lake Ray Hubbard in North Texas with 19-year-old Lucas Roper and a 17-year-old juvenile. According to investigators, the three entered the water after jumping from a railroad bridge. Daniel never resurfaced. His body was recovered several days later after an extensive search. The Dallas County Medical Examiner later ruled his death an accidental drowning. ABC News. The investigation took a significant turn on July 9th, when Dallas police arrested Lucas Roper and the juvenile. Neither was charged with causing Daniel's death. Instead, both faced charges of tampering with physical evidence. According to the arrest affidavit, investigators allege that after Daniel entered the water, the two failed to call 911, discarded Daniel's clothing, threw away his cell phone, drove away from the scene in Daniel's vehicle, and deleted electronic communications that investigators considered relevant to the investigation. Police allege these actions were taken after Daniel drowned and form the basis of the current felony evidence tampering charges. CBS News. The arrests have not satisfied Daniel's family. This week, nationally recognized civil rights attorney Ben Crump joined the family's legal team. During a public news conference, Crump urged prosecutors to present the case to a grand jury and argued that the investigation should determine whether additional criminal charges are appropriate. He stated that the family is seeking whole justice and called for a more comprehensive review of the circumstances surrounding Daniel's death. NBC5 Dallas-Fort Worth. Daniel's mother, Tamika Erving, has also spoken publicly, describing her son as an honor roll student, an accomplished swimmer, and a young man with a promising future. The family has questioned why emergency services were allegedly never contacted immediately after Daniel went underwater and why investigators allege evidence was discarded. They maintain that those actions deserve closer examination. ABC News. At this stage, however, investigators have not announced evidence that changes the official cause of death. There have been no murder, manslaughter, or negligent homicide charges filed. The only criminal charges currently announced are for tampering with physical evidence. Authorities have stated that detectives conducted interviews, collected physical evidence, and coordinated with the medical examiner during their investigation. ABC News. Several important questions remain unanswered publicly. Why was 911 allegedly not called immediately? Why were Daniel's personal belongings allegedly discarded? Why were text messages allegedly deleted? Could a faster emergency response have changed the outcome? Investigators have not publicly answered these questions, and the family continues to seek additional accountability through the legal system. CBS News. As of July 18, 2026, the case remains active. The official ruling is still accidental drowning, but the evidence tampering charges, the involvement of Ben Crump, and the family's continued calls for a homicide investigation have made this one of the most closely watched criminal investigations in North Texas. Whether prosecutors pursue additional charges will likely depend on any new evidence uncovered as the investigation continues.
Tonight, the push for answers in the death of a North Texas teen. 3 months after the body of 18-year-old Daniel Erving was found in Lake Ray Hubbard, there's been an arrest in connection with the case. Our Jayla Washington breaks down the timeline of the last few months ahead of an update from attorneys tomorrow.
Photos from over the years are some of the few things 18-year-old Daniel Erving's family has left. The body of the honor roll high school senior, who was on the swim team, according to his family, was found here in Lake Ray Hubbard nearly 3 months ago. And hand in hand since losing him, his loved ones are desperate for answers.
As a mother, I knew something had happened to my child.
On April 13, Daniel's mother says 2 males who were her son's friends picked him up from their home to go fishing. She says she couldn't reach him shortly after.
I called and texted my son multiple times, and there was no reply. I was immediately alarmed.
The next day, on April 14th, she filed a missing persons report with the Rowlett Police Department. Daniel had left behind his driver's license and money, which made her even more worried. After police put out a community alert online on April 16th, Daniel's body was found in Ray Hubbard Lake on April 17th, 4 days after he went missing. Daniel's mom says police told her they couldn't ping his phone before then because of privacy laws.
They have been met with delays instead of accountability.
Civil rights advocacy groups Next Generation Action Network and justice seekers are now working with the family and have criticized how the Rowlett Police Department has handled the case. The groups say one of the people Daniel was with before he went missing came forward after his body was found and said what happened was an accident.
Daniel left a home with somebody, went out there, Lake Ray Hubbard, with somebody, but nobody called his mother, nor called 911.
Police arrested 19-year-old Lucas Roper on July 9th, nearly 3 months after Daniel's death, and charged him with tampering with evidence with the intent to ruin it.
And even if he did drown, why did it take you 4 or 5 days to say anything? And that's what the family is so disturbed about.
The Dallas Police Department has now taken over the investigation. Rowlett Police told NBC5 it was unable to discuss details while the investigation remains open.
We are only here to ask for truth.
Jayla Washington, NBC5.
The 19-year-old arrested is no longer listed as being in jail when we checked earlier today, and there was no attorney listed for him. Civil rights groups are now asking for transparency from Dallas PD as its agency leads the investigation. The Daniels family attorney will share more on an independent investigation tomorrow morning.
One more thing before you go. This is Sage with your Chest podcast. We kept it real from the very first word. No filters, no fear. Let your voice be heard. Every laugh, every lesson, every story we share came straight from the heart, cause we know you care. If today made you think, if today made you smile, thank you for kicking it with us for a while.